Rebellion was the first rebellion to occur in the American colonies. This conflict was between colonists, Native Americans, and the British government, and was a threat of an American Revolution. The rebellion was the cause of restrictions on voting, higher taxes, and mainly disagreements with natives. Hi, I'm John Green, and this is U.S. Crash Course History. Colonists wanted to settle on this land that was reserved for the Native Americans in the 1640s to the 1650s. Berkeley became disliked by many due to a lack of protection against natives, and most of all, he wouldn't allow the colonists to settle on the natives' lands. This created a lot of tension between settlers, the natives, and the English government, in this case, Berkeley. Berkeley wanted to keep peace with the natives and restricted the Virginians from settling. He tried to appease the colonists by constructing forts on the borders to defend them from the Indians. The people of Virginia believed this to be an excuse for him to raise taxes. Nathaniel Bacon, who was actually a distant relative of Berkeley, arrived in Virginia on August 17, 1674. He quickly became popular among the townspeople due to his opposing views of the natives. In 1674, the settlers wanted the Indians, who were rightfully living in the land protected by the treaty, to be removed or killed. This led to skirmishes between these two groups. For example, on July 17, 1675, after a Virginian farmer, Thomas Matthews, failed to repay a group of natives for trade goods, several Deog Indians stole hogs from him. They then killed his husband, Robert Henn, in retaliation to colonists killing some of the Indians, which is in retaliation from them stealing, which is in retaliation for Matthews not paying natives back. The colonists actually went after the Doeg, but ended up killing friendly Susquehannock Indians. This resulted in a number of other raids, fights between the natives and the colonists. Now time for the mystery document. I think that the author of this mystery document was Nathaniel Bacon.
Shalom all, I am your new host, your substitute host, Killer Greenstar, or Joseph. Yeah, and we're in the substitute filming room as well. As you can see, we got the K-56, and continuing on, Bacon was elected into the House of Burgesses, the first elected legislative body in North America. In 1676, he gathered a small armed forces of 1,000 colonists to fight the natives. Berkeley, enraged, arrested Bacon and removed him from the House of Burgesses. He escaped and then wanted to go after the Native Americans, but needed approval from the government to do so. When Bacon marched his forces to Berkeley to demand permission to lead the attacks on the natives, Berkeley bluntly refused. The rebels took their guns and aimed at the governor, asking a second time. Berkeley dared them to shoot him, unwilling to budge. Realizing that they wouldn't get what they wanted from Berkeley, they moved to the House of Burgesses. After pulling out guns on them, they received their commission with ease. Bacon went on a rampage, attacking the Indians and destroying their villages, even killing the Pamunkey Indians in the process. Oh, thought bubble, where art thou? Oh, there it is. Hello, buddy. On July 30th, 1676, the Declaration of the People of Virginia was made by Bacon and his followers. It condemned Berkeley and the government, accusing him of unfair taxes, having the positions in the government occupied by his friends, and not adequately protecting the colonists from the natives or letting them settle in their land. It also wanted all Indians to be removed or killed. More fighting followed, including a battle on the Potomac and the Chesapeake Bay. Bacon and his friends captured 3 loads of goods, enslaved 45 natives, and killed even more. Bacon was captured but fled to Jamestown and took control of the city. The rebels were unsure of whether or not they could hold it any longer after Berkeley, with troops attempting to retake it multiple times. So Bacon decided they would burn it to the ground, and that is exactly what they did on September 19th, 1676. Thank you, Thought Bubble. So Bacon got his commas worth on October 26th when he died of dysentery, and the rebellion quickly died with him as well. Berkeley returned to power and executed 23 of the remaining rebels, and he was later called back to England and removed of his position. And so Bacon's rebellion, the first rebellion in the American colonies, was an early sign of the revolution to come. It highlighted the tensions with the colonists in England. Once again, I'm Joseph Green, and this is Crash Course U.S. History. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode, my dudes. Shalom.